Megha, there is some technical issues my side. Can you just present if possible?
Yeah, sure, no
Yeah,
problem.
please.
Is the screen visible?
Mm, wait a minute. Yeah, the screen is visible.
Yes. Yeah,
Megha, can you go to the next slide?
sure.
Okay. So here are the basic questions. Okay. Generally, you all have asked, I mean, you have been gone to an interview, so you all know what are the general questions. Tell me something about yourself. It's basically to judge your communication skills. Okay. And what else can you elaborate on your, I mean, on your own self. Okay. It's not like you're just going to give myself description that you have been writing in KG. Okay. So you need to tell something about yourself which is not there in your CV. Okay, so this again the same point is that apart from the resume, tell us something about yourself. Again, please don't go through your resume again and again. So you're going to just repeat yourself. Okay, so you're supposed to tell something which is which makes you apart from others. Okay, so likewise, if somebody asks you questions, tell me something apart, apart from your resume, you need to tell like your experiences. Okay, if you all have past experiences, what are your skill sets which makes you different from others? Please don't go blank in this questions because there are many candidates who go blank in these questions. So when you go for an interview, please just gear up yourself when you go for an interview. And where do you see yourself 5 years down the line? I know this question is really weird, okay, because you never know what you're going to do next. Okay, so 5 years down the line, this question is basically to know what are your viewpoints, what are your future plans. That's the reason there is this question, to know what you're going to do 5 years down the line. And the field of interest is basically to know if you have come for a marketing profile but you are not willing to work in a marketing profile and your interest is different, so that does not make sense basically to come down for an interview which is for marketing. And why should I hire you is again a question, just to know the place, like how eager are you to take up an opportunity. That's the reason it's why should I hire you. So you need to be very specific when you answer the question, why should I hire you. Just don't give any random answer. I just came for an interview, I just got to know about an interview and that's the reason I'm here. Please don't give such kind of answers. Be more specific why the person should hire you, what are your qualities and what are you going to bring to an organization. So that is the basic uh, you know point behind this question. Your weaknesses and strength, okay, is again something which gives more specific, which gives you about, which lets you know about your personality. Sometimes your weaknesses, I heard many people saying my weakness is a chocolate. Okay, a chocolate cannot be your weakness. At an interview, people do give these kind of answers. So weaknesses should be like, you have come out of something, like you cannot speak in a public, but you have like worked on it, and no longer that is your weakness, now that is your strength. So your weakness and strength should go hand in hand. Likewise, it should be like, this was my weakness, now this is my strength. Tell me something about your family background is again a question just to know, what kind of what kind of family you're coming from, okay, and the responsibilities that you'll be taking. I mean, you're being taken throughout your tenure. So that is the reason this is the question that we ask in generally. This is the most generic questions that we ask at an interview. Any questions related to the basic questions that you have? Okay.
I suggest everybody note down their questions and type it in the chat box, and we'll answer them at the end of the session. Is
Mm.
that okay, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. But if anybody has a question right now related to the basic questions, they can ask me right away. That's not a problem. Because these are most generic questions, and I guess anybody who's gone for an interview must have faced these kind of questions. These questions are basically to know your thoughts.
Y'all can
Okay.
unmute yourself and ask ma'am the questions.
No. Here there is some Sai Vishwakarma who has how to ace an interview in front of a recruiter. See, there is no, there is no ace or something. You cannot just, you have to be yourself basically, and you have to be truthful. You need to be prepared for an interview that you're going. Basically, whenever you're going for an interview, be prepared, learn about the company, what the company does. That's the most important. Go through the company link basically when you go. There's no master of trades or something where you can, ace the interview at just one go. Can you tell me a dummy format of what to include and tell me something about yourself? Shraddha, there is no dummy format. Okay, you need to know yourself much in a very better way. How you going to portray yourself in a better way? There is no dummy format for this. Please, you need to say something which is not there in your resume. Likewise, you need to tell about your experiences, your skill sets, and what are you going to get to a company basically. That's how you're going to that's the format basically. Mega next.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, apart from your resume, tell me something about yourself and your
Yes.
field you're interested in. What are
Sorry,
the
your voice is not audible. Sorry. Hello.
hello? Is that
Yes.
audible? Yeah.
Yeah, tell me,
Apart
Shravani.
from your resume, tell me
Yeah.
something about yourself and your
Mm-hmm.
field of interest. What are the
Yes.
difference between both? Like both are almost same, right?
No, your field of interest would be, I told you, somebody who's going for a marketing interview is more interested for an HR profile or operations profile. You're just going for an interview just for the sake of getting a job. So your field of interest varies, your industry varies. Some people want to take a job in a manufacturing industry, but not getting a job in a manufacturing industry.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. But
So
ma'am,
industry, it is basically industry, Shivani.
okay, so apart from your resume, so in that we can say like which what we are interested in, what are our hobbies, or what we can do. It's
Yeah,
kind
what
of
are your
that.
skill sets? Basically, if you're very good at Excel, you're supposed to say, I'm good at Excel, this is what I can do. So you're supposed to elaborate about your own self, basically.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Make a next slide. If nobody has question, we can go to the next slide. Make a next slide, please.
Yeah, I'm on the next slide.
Okay. So now there is a new technique that when we take an interview, so we have come up with behavioral questions also. Okay, so behavioral questions are something like examples are these: how your friends describe you. Okay, tell me about your failures. How did you overcome it? Specify your plans after graduations, and do you like working in a team? So these are your questions which portray your behavior, which will portray your thoughts in it. Okay, so you should know how would your friends describe you. Some friends will say I'm very kind, some will say no, some people will feel no, I'm not that kind. Okay, So these are basically something which is related to your behavior, something which people know about you, okay, and that's how you're going to that's what you're going to tell at an aspects. Basically, is going the person is going to get in an organization. So this is just the basic behavioral questions that are there. Anybody has questions on behavior? Because these are not questions that are, these are just dummy questions.
In an interview, we have to totally different the way we are in a college, right?
Shivani, actually your voice is not audible. Your mic is too near your this thing. Can you just
Ma'am,
yeah.
ma'am, I'm asking the behavior we represent ourselves in the college, in a family, or somewhere
Hmm.
else. It should
Hmm.
be totally different in a
It should
farm
be
or in
yourself. Yeah, it should be yourself basically. So like example, I'll just give you. If you are if at an interview, sometimes you don't know an answer, okay? So and you just कभी कभी we हम लोग घुमा देते हैं इंटरव्यूअर को कि like this is I mean we give false answers, we don't give honest answers, okay? So this, I mean, you can actually, a person can judge you, okay? A person knows whether you're honest or whether you are just उनको घुमा रहे हैं करके. So whenever at an interview, if a person asks you something, see to it that you be honestly you're answering the questions, okay? If you're wrong, okay, accept that you're wrong, okay, and say that I don't know the answer, instead of uh, instead of saying something which is not right. Do not give any false answers at an interview, because there are, I mean, if it is a panel interview, there is one person who's just going to look at your behavior, look at your actions. Basically, that's how you're going to be judged. So don't give false answers. Any questions?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
My name is Amrita.
Yes,
Yeah.
Amrita.
I so about the second question.
Yes.
Tell me about your failures. So,
Mhm.
do the failures that we talk about have to be related to just an interview, or can it be any failure in life?
Anything, this is a behavioral questions. It can be anything. It can be at your college, it can, because since you're at a college level, I
Yeah.
doubt failures would be related to your college. I mean,
Yeah.
something related to your subjects, or you could not manage reading or something like that, something related to your
Right.
field
Okay.
basically.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions on behavioral?
ma'am.
Yes.
If someone don't have an answer like how to deal from failure or how did they have overcome, maybe they have didn't experience any failure or they actually don't know how to speak up. So what will be the answer of that question?
That, I mean, you can say, be honest, saying that I don't know anything. I mean, I have not gone across to any failure, or there is nothing that till now I have faced related to anything to a failure. See, and any which ways there would be somewhere or the other where you have failed. It's not like every person is perfect. There would be something or the other wherein you have failed. You cannot be perfect in everything.
And what can be the unique thrillers?
What can be the
Unique
unique
traits.
unique traits are basically, again, that traits are basically certain characteristics basically. Some, you can say that you are good at drawing, some can say you're good at public speaking. So these are your unique traits, basically your hobbies also, you can say. But unique traits are something, some people are very chatterbox. Some people, it is basically depends upon the situations. You can act rudely at a certain situation or act angrily at a certain situation. It's your, basically, what are you, what do you want to do, what is your characteristic basically. Mega, next slide. If
Sure.
you've not got any questions, just a minute. There is somebody with questions. Wait, huh? For questions having yes or no, like question 4. In this slide, it is sensible to give an intimate answer favoring both yes or no. Um, Rimjim, Rimjim, there is only one answer. You cannot just say both yes or no because either you are a team player, either you are not a team player. You cannot answer just yes as well as no. Mega, next slide.
Sure.
Okay, these are just a minute. Harsha, there would be no bad impact if you say no. If you're basically nowadays everybody have teams, okay? Everybody work in a team. So, it is better. I would, recommend. Uh, if you're saying no, that is also not a problem because these days everybody has a teammate. So you just cannot work alone. Everybody is given a team so that the targets are being met. Even I work in a team. I have, like, even though our opinions do differ from each other, but we are working in a team. We are working in a team of 5. No doubt our team is very small, but yes, we it is better to work in a team than alone. That is that is my point of view. Role based questions. So these are questions basically you're being asked, okay, at the time of interview, if you are going for marketing profiles or operation profiles, or you can say in HR also. Okay, in HR mostly they don't ask you these kind of questions, but yes, they would generally ask you, if you have an argument with your colleague, how are you going to solve it, because there are a lot of grievances that you need to handle in an HR. Okay, so that's the reason there are these role based questions. So Mira, welcome. Hello,
Hello.
am I audible to you? Because somehow,
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
yeah. So, role-based questions are given to you when you go for an interview. Actually, role-based questions are more into, they are just to know your idea. How are you going to sell a certain product if you're going for a marketing, and how are you going to handle a grievance at HR? So there are a lot of.
Hello,
Hello. Yes.
ma'am. I have a one questions.
Yes.
Some management are asking normally
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
So why are you lefting from this companies and management? Why
Yes.
are you doing from this companies and management job? Why are you interested? Most probability every management as well as companies are asking within an interview time. So why? What is the reason?
Okay, these questions are being asked, Anita, is
Yes,
because
ma'am.
we need to understand why did you leave your previous organization. Okay, because there are sometimes you don't even be in an organization for a couple of months and you just leave the organization. Okay, so
Okay.
just to understand why did you leave, because there would be differences that you cannot cope up with that organization. That's the reason left you have been you left that organization. Okay, and one more thing, Anita, whenever you leave an organization, do not say bad about the previous organization. Always put the point in a positive way, so that even the interviewee understands what is your point of view and there is no negative impact on it.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
so
Yeah,
always
yeah,
see to it that you put a positive note, don't give a negative note in it.
yeah. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Mega, your screen is not audible. I mean, we cannot see your screen.
Is it visible now?
No, it's not.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Um, Would you please elaborate an example? Which example and answers you're looking for? Can you please let me know what kind of questions you're asking? Would you please elaborate in an example answer? I didn't get your question. Why you left your previous organization? Okay, so I'll give you my example. Okay, I used to work with Jet Airways previously when I started off with my career. Okay, so I could not. There were a lot of shift timings. Okay, and I could not adjust with the shift timings. Is just because one day I used to do a night shift, and the very next month I used to do morning shift, which was affecting my health. Okay, so I had to leave, no doubt. It's a very big organization, Jet Airways, and I had to take up a decision of leaving Jet Airways. So, and when I went for another interview, so they did ask me why did I leave, the organization. So, the way that I put into is basically I told them it was. I faced health issues that time. So yes, I did say that I faced health issues. Okay, and I told them ki the basic reason I told them is because of the shift timings I could not adjust, and that had affected my health. And my yes, the company that I went for an interview, they did take me, they did hire me. I worked with them for like 2 years, and I was into IT recruitment, and they understood why did I leave, because getting into an aviation industry and then getting into a corporate is a huge change. So they did understand ki why did I leave my organization.
Ma'am, I have a one questions for here. But
Yes.
if we are given as some reasons, like I have pressures in my health and all that. So some
Hmm.
organizations is asking, so you are
Hmm.
lifting this job in from these companies and organizations. So you are
Every time,
given a
Anita,
full
every time
effort
you
from
cannot
these
give a reason.
organizations.
That's what I'm telling you. Every time you cannot give a reason of your health,
Yeah, yeah,
right? And
yeah.
I
Sometimes.
there are some times that you can give. See, I had a genuine reason when I left Jet Airways. Yes, everybody would understand ki, working in shifts would definitely affect your health.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so whenever you leave an organization, always leave at a good note, because these are the people who are going to provide references for you in the near future.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
that's the reason. So always leave a company in a good note. Do not abscond any company. This is one.
Okay.
Take this as a thing. Do not abscond any company. You don't like the company, serve the notice period, leave.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Basically, even I'm applying for cabin crew jobs for a long time. Okay. I'll answer that cabin crew later on. Can I just come back to the slides, please?
Is the PPT visible now?
Yes. Okay. So agreement.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes,
ma'am,
Shravani.
how introduce yourself as a gadget?
Hmm.
How? Matlab, like if someone is like telling me to sell the pen, so I didn't get that point. How I'll introduce
These are
myself as
these
a
are
gadget?
Yes, these are basically role based questions. No, that's why. So suppose if you're into a marketing profile or into anything, okay, so how are you going to sell a product? So they want to know how are you going to sell a product. So that's the reason it is sell me this pen. They will give you any random extempo. Basically, this is an extempo questions. So they will give you anything. Now this is just an example of a pen. They can give you anything. Just when I had gone for an interview, they asked me to sell a safety pin, basically. So anything. So that's how are you going to tell them how are you. Just a minute. That's how are you going to explain yourself? How are you? What are your ideas? How are you going to innovate to sell a certain product to them?
Ma'am, that's the marketing skill. I actually understand
Hmm.
that. Okay, if they will give
Hmm.
me something random
Hmm.
product to tell me how you will sell, just impress us. Like
Hmm.
customers should be interactive. but
Yes.
introduce yourself as a gadget. I didn't get the point, like gadget, which gadget? Like we have to be
You
in a
can say
permanent.
you're a cell phone. No, you can say I am a cell phone, okay, and I am being selling, and these are my features. So this is how you're going to introduce yourself. I'm a tab. I'm a washing machine. You can say anything, and you can just you know tell what are your qualities. What are you going to do? Washing machine washes clothes. What are the other features in that? You know, you should suppose if it is an phone, you can take any phone. Okay, you can introduce yourself as an iPhone. So you can tell what are your features, like you have FaceTime, you have iMessages, you can make a whole presentation in it, you can make full Excel sheet in it. So these are the, how are you going to portray yourself?
So, ma'am, basically the answer, whatever will give, it
Mm-hmm.
will be the impact of our whole, our whole nature. Like, we are like this. So we
No,
have
no,
to
no,
compare
nature.
ourselves with the
No,
gadget.
it's
We
not
have
nature. It's not your nature.
to,
Introduce yourself as a gadget is basically, suppose if I am a cell phone, okay, if I sell, okay, fine, I am an iPhone, okay. Now, what are my features in an iPhone?
okay. मतलब
Okay.
in short,
So how
guide
are
me.
you? So how? They even want to know how updated you are in a certain product. So introduce yourself as a gadget is basically for a company wherein they are manufacturing something, or they are into sales or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I
is my
still,
screen visible now? Is the PPT visible now?
Yes, 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 Megha.
Okay, so shall we move to the next slide?
There are certain questions. So you want me to answer them or what it is?
So
Or you
shall
want
we
me to
answer them at
finish?
the end of the session?
Okay, fine. Take care.
Okay, so shall I move to the next one?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay. Now, competencies based questions are behavioral and situational both. These are the mixture of both. Okay. You can say these are role based also. Okay. Uh, these are questions basically which would be like includes your knowledge, your skills, your self concept, your traits, and your motive. Okay. So, knowledge is basically when you have a certain degree, that does not make you a knowledgeable person. If you have a certain skill set and you're good at it, yes, that will add to your knowledge. Sometimes your self concept, it will also help you. Okay, in the competency based question, self concept is how well you know yourself, and traits are, again, I told you, it is certain characteristics that makes you different from other person. Everybody will be different from other person. Everybody's prospection, everybody's prospects towards certain ideas is different. Okay, and motive is the drive to achieve some things. Okay, there are many people who have a drive to achieve certain things. uh, the way you implement those knowledges and skills are very important. So for example, I'll give you in an airline. Okay, so suppose a pilot knows that the plane is going to crash, or the plane has some issues with the engines or something. So that is his reaction time. So how he's going to react. Okay, that is basically his traits, and that is his self concept basically. Okay, that he knows what is going to come towards him. And every person is going to act differently to a situation. Now suppose if there is something goes wrong. Okay, so as maybe some person will coolly calmly will handle a certain situation, and somebody would be very angry. Now I'll tell you my own experiences in my own organization. Okay, my director is very I mean, she gets angry very easily. Okay, and we are people, we are supposed to work under her. Okay, so it's like I mean, in a team of four, okay, team of 4 and 5, she's very hot-headed. Okay, so if anything goes wrong, she has a very instant reaction to it. Okay, so we in her team, we have to handle all the situation very coolly, calmly, knowing the fact that she's going to fire us for no reason. Okay, so we are aware of her. Okay, so that is, and she is also aware if this situation is going to come, I'm going to be very angry at certain. points, and my team is going to have it basically. So it is like that. So she's aware it's her self concept, and we have our motive that okay, fine, we are here to do something, and that's the reason we are working under her, because it's not only that we get to learn many things from her. So that is our motive, and her self concept is she gets angry very easily. So every situation, every person acts very differently. So these are competencies based questions basically. These days many organizations are taking competencies based questions to know how Mega, your screen is not visible. Everybody is mentioning that.
Is it visible now?
No, it's not at all visible. I There are everybody's saying that only, and I'm sorry that I'm cutting it. I'm saying it because it's just popping up in my screen.
It's okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. Now is it visible?
You need to go back, I guess. We were in the competency based questions, no?
Yeah. Here, right? Competency based questions.
Yes. So these three are the new interviewing based questions, you can say, which is coming to the most of the company, which nowadays company are being innovating. Okay. So we prepare, these are just dummy questions that I've put just for your explanation. Okay. These are basically maybe you will not come up with these questions. Okay. So in my organization, we are taking these three components in while we take interviews. Okay, competencies based questions we have started new because since we are an NGO. Okay, we do hire a lot of people. Okay, so in that we lose many people because of education. We lose many people with a lot of skill sets. We basically many a times we used to only concentrate on the degrees. Okay, the degree the person is having. For us, Nirmala Niketan students are good. TISS students were good. Okay, but when we hired them, we realized there is something they are lacking in. Okay, they don't have all the qualities. So that's the reason we started competencies based questions and competencies based interviewing skills for us. Okay, so these are just the dummy questions. Okay, these are not the questions that I ask. Okay, at my interview panel. Okay, these are just random questions. So don't just whenever you're going for an interview, just don't read these questions and go. Apart from that, competencies based, I told you, based on knowledge, skills, self concept, traits, and motive. These are the five components which are most important in competency based questions. So this is a very new concept. People are learning. People are being trained for this. Basically, all the interviewees are being trained for competency based questionnaires now. Interviews. Any more questions related to the three slides that we've gone through?
Ma'am, what is cope in adversity?
Sorry,
How do you cope in adversity?
how do you cope with adversity? Basically, this is again, I told you it is a competency based questions. Okay, these are basically your reaction time to a certain thing. How are you going to handle a difficult situation in your life? If suppose if they give you any random, I told you these competency, behavior, situation, and competencies. These three go hand in hand. Okay, so this adversity is basically any difficult situation that you have been faced. How have you coped up with that thing? If there is any difficult situations that you have faced in your life, how have you tackled it basically? So that is the meaning of the question.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Hmm. Mega, your screen is again not visible.
You can just put the pin on my name, so maybe the screen will be visible.
Okay. Any questions related to these three previous slides? Now I'm using negative words while interacting as a bad. Yes, don't use negative words, please. Yeah, because you are being judged. Remember, at an interview, people will tell you you're not being judged and all, but yes, you are being judged there because they are going to hire you. So they want to hire the best talent. Okay. So yes, you are. Do not use any um negative words or any negative uh, or any negative decisions that you have taken in your previous organization or in your while you're studying also. Do not use any negative words. Ma'am, what about the last question? Which last question? Tell me about the time that you made a decision and that changed your mind. Is that the last question?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tell me about the time that it is basically anything like at the last moment you have taken a decision. Suppose you didn't wanted to go for an interview. Okay, I'll give you my example. Okay, where I have joined this NGO. Okay, before that they had given me a call before also, but I didn't go. Keeping a blockage in my mind saying that अरे एनजीओ है, मैं कैसे काम कर सकती हूँ एनजीओ में. Okay, because I belong to a very corporate background, so I didn't wanted to go, so I had a very blockage. So November they called me up, I didn't go for an interview again, gave them a told them ki I cannot come for an interview and everything. Okay, so again February they again pitched me saying that at least come for an interview and see what happens. Okay, so I decided ki okay theek hai yaar, let's go for an interview and let's see what happens. Okay, if it is an NGO, let's see. If I don't like it, I will not work for it, but at least let me go for an interview. Okay, so when I went for an interview there, okay, yes, obviously I had competency based questions, I had aptitude test and everything there. The things that changed my mind was basically Sneha works with various women in health. Okay, and the thing that caught my eye was it works basically for women who is facing violence. Okay, so that changed my mind, that changed my decision of not working for an NGO. I really didn't wanted to work, but yet that changed my mind. So this is where I am today. I am being working with Sneha since last one 1.7 years. I'm in Sneha basically. So this changed my mind. I hope this is something I hope I answered your question. Who asked me, Shivani? Sahil, yes, body language is very important. Okay. Whenever you go for an interview, yes, you are nervous. Please, if even though you're nervous, please do not show that on your face that you're very much nervous and everything. Please do not, sit properly. Your body posture should be perfect. Please do not lean. Please do not. They say you. Yes, at that interview, people do say, "Yeah, relax and everything." Please do not relax एकदम आराम से and sit in the table and putting your hand in the table and everything. Please do not sit like this. Yes, body language does matters because they do see your body language. They do see what are your gestures when you talk. Okay, how you portray yourself. Yes, and always dress smartly whenever you go for an interview because that's the most important thing, because whatever you wear makes you confident. Okay, your communication skill and your knowledge about the subject matter. Basically, these are the very important points when you go for an interview. Dress smartly because yes, when you dress smartly, you will be confident. Okay. Read about the company. That's what I'm telling you. Knowledge about the subject matter and your communication skills. These three aspects are very important at an interview. Even though you are not, good at the subject matter, but read, at least read and go. Do read and go. Read the job description, read about the company profile, do research, do research on what profile are you applying for. Do read and go. Even though you're a fresher, you need to know about certain aspects.
Shall I move to the next slide?
Okay, I shall answer the questions in some time. You can move to the next slide. Okay. So these we already discussed, Mega. The degree is important. Okay.
So I
Please, please, the first, no, not the first slide. Again, the back. Please go back.
yeah.
Okay. Yes, the degree is also important. Okay, because nowadays everybody wants a graduate. Okay. Uh, Post graduation is okay. You don't have it. It's nowadays it's become mandatory, but yes, being a graduate is more important. Your knowledge, your skills, your self concepts, your traits, your motive is also goes hand in hand. Your knowledge about a certain subject, okay, your skills about your what are you good at, your self concept, how you know yourself, because this is more important, because they will ask you situational behavioral questions. So in that you need to know about your self concept, your traits which makes you apart from a different person, and your motive is basically what you want to achieve in life. So this makes you apart from all other interviewees, if you can say. Mega, next.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is basically how are you being evaluated at an organization. Okay, so your communication skill, which is important. Okay, your voice modulation, because in your voice modulation also you come to know if a person is.
Hello, ma'am. Screen is not visible actually. The
You can
previous slide we can't have observe.
what you can do is you can go to my name Megha Nair and pin the screen, so you will be able to see the screen.
Okay, so communication is also very important. Your voice modulation, because your nervousness, everything will come to the interviewee comes to know from your voice modulation. Your dress code, yes, the dress codes make you very confident. Okay, that's the reason dress smartly. Please do not wear chappals with your formals, and these days please do not wear blazers and all for an interview. It's not, I mean, it's not that corporate enough. Just wear a normal formal shirt and a pant. If a girl is going for an interview, you also can wear traditional as well. You can wear Indian as well as the western formals that are there. Body language is basically your gestures, your expressions, and your postures. Okay, your expressions is basically when a person, if anybody asks you a certain questions, it just reflects on your face. Okay, so do not give any weird uh, expressions, because we tend to human, that's a human tendency, that we tend to make faces. Okay, so don't make any faces when you're going for an interview. Always be confident. Your presentation skills, I mean, the way you present yourself is more important, because that's you yourself is going for an interview. Okay, so you're going to basically you're going to market yourself at front person. Basically it's like that. Okay, you are going to market yourself. And resume building is again one of the important thing. Please do not make big resumes, because we do not have time to read big resumes. Okay, we read the qualification, we read the person have experiences, we read the skill sets. Okay, so these are the main pointers that being an interviewee, I read all these in your resume. Please do not write big. I mean, I did this in my organization. I implemented softwares. I implemented this. Keep certain things that you can explain. Just do not mention everything in your resume. Your resume should not be more than 2 pages, maximum. I'm telling you 2 pages, or your resume should be mostly maximum 2 pages or 1 page, not more than that, because nobody is going to go through your full katha in that. Okay, whatever you're writing, your stories are not. No, nobody is interested. We are more interested in knowing the fact that you're talking. We judge you in your most importantly is the communication skill. We judge you in that. We judge you in your confidence, not if it is communicate. If it is not communication skill, how confident you are. Basically, we need a confident candidate. We do not need somebody who's not confident and who's not good at it. Mega, next slide.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, Bobby.
Can you please view the previous slide? Actually, I was not able to view those things.
What we are going to do is we'll put it on, we are recording this and
Okay,
we'll put
okay.
it on the WhatsApp
Okay, okay.
group.
Thanks. Thank you. I can understand.
Okay, resume building is again most important thing is please do not make any spelling mistakes at your resume because that is the first thing company is going to see. Okay, what we expect in your resume is basically your professional summary. Okay, your employment history, or your if you have not done any employment, if you have not been employed in any organization. Okay, your internships, if you have done any internship. If you're a fresher, please mention it as a fresher. Fresher, it's not hard and fast that you don't. That you need to have experience, okay, or you have done your internship, your education and your add-on courses. Okay, your education is basically your post graduation or your graduation, okay, and your add-on courses would be your diploma if you've done any diplomas or any computer crash courses. That is a thing that you can mention. Your awards and achievements, yes, this is one of the important things. If you have won any awards, if you have been acknowledged in your in your college or in your organization, okay, you need to mention that. You need to mention that you got this award. I mean, you have been achieved this. So hobbies and interest is again important, is because that gives an idea about you, what kind of a person you are. Watching movies, reading books, what common hobbies are. Apart from that, some other hobbies, please. I know dancing, this, that, these are also hobbies that you're going to put, but hobbies will always, your interest also. What are you interested in? Some people are more interested in making film making. You can mention that also. I am more interested in making film making. Please do not write photographer, because now everybody's become a photographer. Everybody you see with an DSLR standing. So again, that has also become a very everybody's mentioning that. Okay, so as I mentioned, please do not write lengthy resumes. Okay, even though if you have 10 years of experience, I have 6+ years of experience and I have just two-page resume. Okay, it's just because of the spacing and everything. Please do not exceed your resume because nobody reads it. Make our next slide.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are like generally how do you prepare yourself? As I told you earlier, also you need to be dress formally. Always greet the interviewer. It's very nice if an interviewer is being acknowledged. Okay. Read your resume once, because there are many people who write anything in your resume and they don't know what they write. I've seen people putting their photographs in their resume in various poses. Please do not write. Please do not do that, because it's not at all. We are not interested in looking at your photo in different angles. Okay, I know it is. I mean, sometimes you need to put your photos, but not in a very different. Post and everything. It's not your Facebook profile. It's not your Shadi.com ka biodata where you put photos in different angles. Please do not do that. Practice common questions. Yeah, before you go for an interview, just as I those dummy questions were there, those you can practice before an interview. Just what you need to tell about yourself apart from your resume. Yes, you need to prepare yourself in that. Okay, so keep your resume short, as I told you earlier. A short resume, see, basically, why am I telling you is to keep your resume short is because you get an opportunity to talk about what you have done before. Okay, now you guys are like freshers. Okay, so you can share your college experiences. Basically, what extracurricular activities that you all have done in college apart from attending lectures, not attending lectures. What else have you done in your college, because that gives a great impact. Like I told you, it is one of the competency based interviewing skills. You That is one thing where you can crack the deal with an organization. So you need to speak. Do not get nervous when you talk. Okay, And whenever an interviewer is talking, okay, please do not cut the interview at a short, and then you start talking. Let the person complete what he's speaking, and then you can portray your point. Maybe your points will be differing from that person, but yes, there's always way of talking, and there's always way of putting your points. Okay. सो ऐसे मत बोल देना कि नहीं नहीं आप गलत बोल रहे हो, मैं सही हूँ. उनको भी थोड़ा खुश रखना, आप भी खुश रहना. मतलब ऐसे वे में पॉइंट करना है कि आपको आपको मतलब यू जस्ट डोंट हैव टू पुट अ नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट एट एन इंटरव्यू. Okay. And always carry 2 copies, 3 copies of resumes, because sometimes there is a panel interview. Okay. And each panel would require your CV. As some they'll not share your CVs. Okay. So always carry extra copies of resume. Okay. So and as I told you earlier also, study the company, check the reviews, and then go for an interview. If you feel like, okay, this company is not meant for me and they have bad reviews, okay, please do check the company reviews and go. Because I'm been doing it, because I have, I went for an interview with a company, but then I realized the company is not good. Okay. The company was basically cheating other employees as well as the people who they're hiring on third party contract. So yes, that wasted my time as well. Okay. So yes, always check the company review. Glassdoor is there. There are indeed there are a lot of company reviews that you get. So just prepare and then you go for an or else if you can, get via LinkedIn also, you can get about the company. You can know about the company. So there are various, you can Google it, or you can, various internet, you can use all these features, I mean, to know about the company. Take next slide.
Yeah.
Okay, so now since we are in a lockdown, so companies is hiring through video conferences or video calls or Google Meets and Zoom calls and everything. So treat this as a regular face-to-face interview. Okay, do not take it very casually, because yes, it may differ from a face-to-face interview when you go for an interview and everything. So see to it that you take it seriously. Okay. The most important thing is your internet connection. Okay. See to it that your device is fully charged. Okay. Check your audio and video beforehand. Okay. Because I understand there are technical problems also that you may face, that is not in your hands. Okay. So I understand that. So see to it that you check these 3 features always. Okay. And even though it is Google Meet or anything, see to it that the video platform that you're using, Zoom and everything, you have a test run. Okay. So just you can ask your friend to coordinate with you or something, so that basically you know about the platform that you're using. So nowadays basically people are using Zoom and people are using Google Meet for an interview. So I guess most of the people are okay with Google Meet. So just have a test run. Okay. So always, this is always there. The interviewee will always have your contact number. Okay. So if due to technical issues, if video conferences don't work, we do take interviews over the call. Okay. And whenever you're talking to somebody over the interview, I mean towards a video conference or video interview. Okay. See to it that you keep your device at a certain distance. Do not keep very close to your face. Okay. Keep at a certain distance. See to it that you sit at a proper location. Okay. And ask people not to interrupt when you're at an interview, because I know you're at home. Okay. Everybody is giving interviews at from home. So yeah, there would be some of the other people who will be calling you up and asking you ye chahiye wo chahiye khana khayega ye khayega. So before that only, please inform your family members or whosoever you're staying with ki, this is the time I would be at an interview. Okay. Please do not disturb me, something like that. You can tell. Mega, next slide.
Yeah.
Okay, choose the right setting is basically see to it that wherever you're sitting, it is the environment is very quiet. Okay. um, Avoid closed spaces. Okay. Or any closed spaces is because voice echoes. Okay, so and any busy spaces. Okay, where do not sit near the balcony, exactly close to the balcony, because there are certain times where there are noises in the background. Okay, and lighting should be very much proper. Okay, so dress formally and completely. Okay, do not wear bright colors because you are at a video interview. Okay, do not wear bright colors. Any which ways at an interview, also face to face interview, also I'll advise you, do not wear bright colors and go. Okay, wear light colors. Okay, sober colors. So even though okay, dress अभी जैसे here in the video interviews, okay, please do not sit with your sweatpants and your formal shirt. Okay, sometimes they might ask you also, okay, like stand up and show us how you're going to sell and everything, something like that they can ask you. So always be prepared for the worst. To do not wear sweatpants at the when you're sitting for an interview, and wearing a tie and a shirt and all. Dress formally. Okay, maintain good eye contact. Okay, even though you are not you're not facing the person, but maintain eye contact via the video conference. Okay, yes, you need to have a notepad, pen, resume at your desk, even water, a glass of water. Okay, see to it that you do not start making notes or do not start writing as soon as even though you're not required. Okay, please do not start making notes of it. Okay, so be prepared whenever you go for an interview. Okay, so Mega, next slide.
Ma'am, can you tell me what is a cover letter in a resume?
Okay, basically covering letter is just about a gist about yourself. Okay, it is basically you can in that it is mentioned. I have done my post graduation. Okay, this is the company that I work with. These are my skill sets. Okay, so these are mentioned in the covering letter. In your CV, you mention everything, right from your qualification till which year you. I'm sorry, from the which year you passed out. Okay, everything is mentioned in your CV. Covering letter is basically a gist. And basically, honestly speaking, most of the company will just read your covering letter, which you have mentioned in your mail body, not which you're sending as an extra attachment.
Can you repeat, ma'am?
Sorry, which question you want me
Can
to?
you repeat?
What
In like boxes, what we have to write down?
in boxes? Which boxes?
Resume boxes.
Resume boxes. I mentioned no resume box. You need to write about in this also in your previous slide also I've mentioned the resume building part. Okay, in that also I have mentioned stating
Hello.
that
Actually,
hello,
sorry.
hello,
Yeah, ma'am.
am I
Yes.
audible to you?
Yeah, I'm audible.
Okay, so basically, a resume mein you need to write your professional summary. Okay, you need to mention your
Yes.
employment details, your internship, your education qualification. Okay, your
Yeah,
any extra courses that you have done. Okay,
yes.
your achievements, your awards, your hobbies, your interest. Okay, do
Right,
not
right.
make your resume lengthy, as I told you, Anita, before. Always see to it that you have a very short and sweet resume.
Yes, yes. Ma'am,
Okay.
I have a one question. Like,
Yes.
my passion is a teaching, so we have to mention that my
Yes, you can mention you can mention you being you so you can mention that in your interest you can mention teaching. So are you
probability
teaching right
people.
now?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually,
Okay, okay, so that's good. So you can mention, and you can mention in you are teaching in an school, or what it is basically.
college. I'm
You're
teaching
teaching
for
in
college.
you're teaching in college. Wow, that's great.
Yes.
So you can mention in your employment details also, no, because that is
Yeah.
taken as your employment. So you need
I'm
to
just
mention the
mentioning
subjects also.
in hobbies, in hobbies line, we have to mention that my passions is teaching in
But that
hobbies. Like
becomes
some people
your
are
teaching is
mentioned
also
that.
your hobby, but that is one of your employment also, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you're working also, no, Anita,
Yes, yes,
in an college you're working also. So that cannot be treated as your hobby.
yes, yes, yes.
So
So that is it.
you need to differentiate between your hobby and your employment also. Now, suppose in
Yes,
my hobbies I've written dancing, but now if I'm
yes.
working as a dancing teacher, that will not be my you know
I
hobby.
understand.
basic.
What is the
Got it,
difference?
no? You got my
Yes,
point.
yes, yes. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so these are do's and don't when you attend video interviews basically. So like the second slide in the second image, if you can see, he's sitting with the sweatpants and tie and the blazer and everything. So if you are lucky, you can manage pulling out that outfit. But if you are unlucky, if a person tells you to stand, you're gone for a toss. So always see to it that you are prepared for an interview.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes.
ma'am, I just want to ask you that
Hmm.
the as we are a college student,
Hmm.
so in the resume, what will be the achievement? Like you said, na, achievement and awards.
Hmm. If
What
you're
we have to
working, okay, inter-college competitions.
also we can mention that.
Yes, you can mention your inter-college because that gives me an idea. You're an outgoing person. You're not a you would you'll go out, what is your out I mean you what have you done basically in your college life? It's not like you just going to attending lectures, not attending lectures. That is not basically your college life. What are your awards? So if you have you got I mean dance,
Like
you participated in a
part
dance competition, okay, so you get a participation certificates also, and if you have won you will get an award also, so you can mention that those are your achievements.
okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Okay, any more questions? Because I make our next slide. Are we done?
Ma'am, the last question is,
Yes.
do the
Hmm.
education graduation is more necessary for the successful career?
Education, see, mandatory is graduate. Honestly speaking, mandatory is a graduate.
So for being successful, it's like if we are graduates, it's better.
Successful, see, I told you, being successful, I'll tell you, I hire people who are not even who are just SSC pass and HSC pass, okay, but they have worked in the social field from a quite a long time, okay, and they know the social field, okay. So organization, basically in other corporates organization, yes, graduation is mandatory, Shivani. You need to be a graduate.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Um, any questions? Because please tell me something about. You didn't tell us about cabin crew. Okay, cabin crew jobs are very tiring. Okay, be prepared for to work in any shifts. The number of hours that you need to complete. Okay, it's a very good traveling job because even I wanted to travel the world. Okay, so it's a very good career opportunity if you're opting for. Okay. So, what else do you want to know about cabin crew? Accountancy job. Yes, you can mention about the online courses that you have done. That is also one of the cash course.
Ma'am, for being like interviewed for the cabin crew, what
Hmm.
is the most powerful thing which should we have in ourselves, like a
Communication.
communication and
Yes.
patience?
Yes. You गालियाँ खानी पड़ती है. बता रही हूँ. If you're okay, because yes, passengers do talk to you as if they own the airline. So be prepared. You need to be very patient. You need to be very kind. You need to keep smiling every time in any situation, even though the passenger is abusing to the core, you cannot say anything, not even a word. So you have to be prepared for that.
Ma'am, what are the key elements that should be mentioned in a resume?
Key elements I've already mentioned it, no?
Okay, okay.
I have already mentioned, stating that your professional summary, your education qualification, basically if you education qualification, okay, that is more important. If you have done any internship before, that is important, okay, and your achievements and awards.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, if your interview asks you what are your salary expectations, so what? Okay, salary expectations as a fresher, you can mention it. Okay, uh, but see to it that the figures that you give is, justified. Do not give any random figures like कि मेरे को 4 लाख का पैकेज चाहिए, 5 लाख का पैकेज चाहिए, क्योंकि 4-5 लाख का पैकेज पहुंचने के लिए ना, at least you need to have 1-2 years of experience. Okay, until unless, honestly speaking, until unless you're passed out from a big IIM or big colleges, B colleges, they don't offer you 5-6 lakh ka packages. Okay, so see to it the numbers that you ask, okay, is justified. So do not ask any random numbers. 5-6 लाख का पैकेज या 4 लाख का पैकेज वो मिलने से रहा तो प्लीज. Accounts job, okay. Accounts job is basically commerce background people. I mean, you. I'll not be able to share tips on accounts. Is basically, I have never worked for as for accounts. Basically, I've never worked for an accountant profile. Okay, so you basically it's graduate. Okay, and CA. I guess CA is necessary being a chartered accountant, so that qualification is necessary. Okay, and if you're good in numbers, obviously you can opt for the job. I'm not good in numbers, so obviously I didn't opt for it. But I didn't know. I mean, I don't know the tips for accountant jobs. Basically, I'm sorry, I'll not be able to help you in that. Achievements and about NSS and social work. Yes, that would be much better.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, would you please tell about more in cabin crew how to crack the interviews? Because usually I had an experience. You might aware about Spice Star Academy.
Yes.
So yeah, I already given the interview like before 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just lacking with a lot of confidence there while four recruiters were sitting in front of me, and
Yes,
when
there
I
are
just
panel
get
interviews.
yeah,
Okay, let me
so
elaborate about airline industry. Okay, airline interviews are basically panel interviews. First round, okay, would be a panel. Then would be a group discussion. There would be a personal interview. Okay, so these are the three important interviews for an aviation industry to crack. Okay, so panel there would be 3-4 people. Okay, obviously you need to give your best shot in the panel interviews. Okay, you need to look at all the 3 people or all the 4 people when you give the interview. Okay, not just like one person. On and out of which 2 people are going to look at your facial expression, you're going to judge you on your communication skills. Okay, so panel is likewise. Okay, and group discussion is also there these days. Okay, they give you a topic and they need to know your viewpoints on it, so you need to prepare, you need to be prepared on it. And PI is one on one, so one on one they can ask you any questions. So they said that you lacked in certain things, right? Hello. Hello. Yeah, so did they mention what points you were lacking in?
ma'am, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, tell me.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, when I entered inside, one of the biggest
Mm-hmm.
mistake, yeah, I won't feel shy to disclose here
Yeah.
that despite of saying like instead of saying good afternoon, I said good morning because although we just get arrived there from like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like when my round came out, I
Mm-hmm.
need to say like good afternoon, but I said good morning, and that was one of the biggest mistake I met with,
Mm-hmm.
and I went super anxiety that what happened, what did I say here, like they've been asking like each and every recruiters they together said that good afternoon, it's good afternoon, and I was a bit nervous that oh my god, I just lost, like I would not be shortlisted now anymore. I just lack with this confident level. I totally went shattered, like I would say.
So you
Yeah, it was kind of
understand your
very much
one point
devastated.
was basically just one mistake, okay, and then you went nervous, okay. So
Yeah.
even though if you do a mistake, apologize, okay. So that's sorry, good afternoon or good evening, whatever the time suits, okay, whatever it is, okay, and just gear up yourself, okay. Don't be in that state of mind saying that यार मेरे से गलती हो गई अभी अब तो मैं गया. ये मत सोचना कभी, ठीक है? तो be confident whenever you go for an interview, no? You take confidence and you take your presentation skills, you wear your best outfits, so take all these things along with you. So even though you do one mistake, no, so see to it that you don't keep that in your mind for the rest of the interview, because that will hamper you. That happened with you, so that hampered your interview basically.
Yes,
So
yes,
next
absolutely,
time,
ma'am.
do not
I
do
really,
that. Just apologize and just remove it out of your mind. I know that is going to come in your mind every now and then कि shit मेरे से mistake हो गया. अब मैं कैसे
yeah.
अभी तो मैं मतलब I'm not going to crack this interview because just good evening, good afternoon will not judge you, honestly speaking. So that is not your judgment statement.
Yeah, I really confess with you, ma'am. Basically,
Hmm.
that's what I met before.
Hmm.
And fortunately, that I cleared every interview. But when I get entered into this panel round, there were
Hmm.
4 recruiters, and I was a bit nervous while seeing them because
Hmm.
almost I done with only one recruiters, like while to portraying myself or to interpret the stuffs, whatever
Hmm.
they've been asking to me. But
Hmm.
I was truly fortunate, and I just grabbed a lot of experience for that, and now I would be much confident that I could able to crack any of the things by that mistakes, of course.
Hmm. So study before, study about the company, do research. I know airline, SpiceJet, Indigo, you don't have to, study about it because you know most of the things about it, but do study because they might ask you also. At any given point, they can ask you any questions. If they ask you, do you know about our company, and you say yes, you're gone. They will ask you anything.
Yeah, yeah,
So
ma'am.
do your backup study.
Yeah, in panel round, most probably they only ask that what do you know about our organization. The first question they usually ask, and where you from exactly. Though they've been knowing each and every stuff there, but while knowing the confident level that how you speak, how you interpret the stuffs, how you
Hmm.
just disclaiming yourself, while stick to it, they usually ask this type of question in panel round. That's what I just heard.
I know panel because I sit in the panel interview, so I know because I'm the person who judge the people in communication. I'm not denying. So when I don't ask any questions because I have to, you know, give marks on the communication skills. So your evaluation is done by all the three panels. So they might have distributed your assessments also. So one would evaluate on your communication, one would evaluate on your body language, one would evaluate among your communication skills. So you never know. So you have to be very confident when you go for an interview.
Yeah, ma'am, and also grooming is also a mandatory stuff here. It's also essential.
Yes, for a cabin
And this
crew,
round.
yes. It's not only for a cabin crew, but it's for any interview. See to it that you're very presentable. Because if you are hired, you're going to represent that organization. Okay, so always see to it that even though you are working for a startup, even though you have to wear first day, even though in the while interview you have to wear formals, and the next day when and you see a lot of people wearing casuals, in your organization that you're working with. But see to it that you always, I mean, you are going to represent the organization, so always see to it that dress formally. Do not take any interview for very casually, because any interview is important. Even though it is a small or mid-sized company, every interview is important for you.
Yeah, ma'am. One thing I really want to ask to you
Hmm.
that usually with when we get it's about pressure that I'm just going into an organization while to sell out myself.
Hmm.
And the things what I probably did before that
Hmm.
I just went entered inside, and there were a lot of experience of those who already arrived there. So
Hmm.
I just took my seat, and I was totally in a silent mood. I wasn't, there was not any fluctuation in me. I wasn't talking with anyone else. I was really very much sincere.
Hmm.
So this is one of the biggest mistake I did, and we need to be active. We need to be
You
talk
need
with
to
the
be
experience those who.
proactive, basically. Honestly speaking, you need to be proactive. So, when I went for my interview, okay, I usually study about the organization. So, even though people with experiences, you never know, a fresher can crack that interview. So, I'll tell you, when we take an interview, we do not see, you know, इस बंदे को 7 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, उस बंदे वो दूसरा वाला जो है बंदा इज फ्रेशर. ओके, वी डू नॉट सी दैट. ओके, वी जज पीपल इक्वली. ओके, so it's not like, you know, when you go for an interview you see to it that, you know, I don't have any experience. So whenever you are at an interview, this thing, no, just read. Meanwhile you just go on reading about the company. Do not just sit idly. So that will at least not make you nervous.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
if we are not able to answer some of the any questions,
Mm-hmm.
can we move on to the other question or smartly can change the question? Or what?
No, do not smartly change the question. Just apologize, saying that, you know, I will not be able to answer these questions because, you know, I don't know the answer to this question. Okay, so ask the interviewee if he or she can answer the question for you. Okay, ask their viewpoints. Okay, that also you can do. Okay, uh, so but be honest. Do not, you know, do not smart answer the question and, you know, topic change करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है अभी. But बोल देना कि मुझे नहीं आता है. I will not be able to, you know, answer you. Because I am not sure about the answer about for this question. Be honest. Be truthful. Basically.
Okay, ma'am, as we have worked, as we are a college student, so basically
Mm-hmm.
for months, for 3 months, for 4 months, we have worked in some or other way. So we don't have any recruitment, like any appointment letter or any experience letter because it was like shop or something call center kind of things. So
Mm-hmm.
while we are on an interview, we can mention that we have already done that thing, but we have not mentioned in our resume as per the experience. Do it
You
will
need
be
to
helpful.
you need to say, you if you will tell that, that is also okay, but you need to mention that you do not have any supporting documents for it.
Okay, so it will be helpful to us.
It would be helpful, but then you have to be truthful, saying that I do not have any supporting documents for it.
Okay, so we can mention in our resume like I have worked as a source of things, but I don't
Mhm.
have any kind of documents
How will you
related to
mention so many things in your resume saying that you do not have documentation? I mean, how will you mention that in your resume?
like as I have worked as a manager for like one of the saloon, right?
Hmm.
So I can say that in a resume or when I will be in an interview face to face at that time I have to mention that.
You can mention that time also. I guess it would be better that you mention that time because your resume will give a wrong impact because documentation is more important these days. Okay, reference check happen. I hope you know about the reference check also. So if you do not have any references, please do not mention it because they
Okay,
will ask for a reference check.
okay,
And if there is no reference there, they will think that you have lied.
okay.
So
Thank you, ma'am.
do not do that then. If you do not have any supporting documents, if you do not have any references, please do not.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Whatever.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, ma'am. Greetings.
I
My name is Upasna,
yes.
and I am student and as well I'm an employee. I'm now
Okay.
looking for a job, and then people ask me like there is one point when they give you so much pressure, and we need to tackle that. How we should do that?
What pressure?
Like there is one there will be any question they will ask about our future, what why we will hire you for this, and then there is a point we get nervous.
So hire you is basically the question that I told you is before also I answered this question. I mean, hire you is basically why should I hire you is basically you're going to sell yourself there.
Hmm.
What are the qualities that you're going to get in my organization that, you know, makes you that differs you from other candidates?
So
Suppose,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry,
No,
ma'am.
no, no. Tell me, tell me, okay, tell me.
Sometime it's like I have experience of previous company, and now I'm looking for next job, and
Hmm.
then I almost clear every round.
Hmm.
I lack when they ask me for salary and I want to negotiate salary. So how I will tackle that area?
Okay.
Because as I can't say negative, I can't be overconfident so that they shouldn't think any wrong perspective about me. How I should tackle that thing when it
Okay,
comes to
salary
salary
part.
negotiation.
Okay. Salary part is basically depends upon the company. Okay. So it is basically on your last run salary also. Okay.
Yeah.
So suppose you're drawing like 15,000. I'll just give you an example. Okay. Obviously you're looking for a hike on a salary, but
Yeah.
ऐसा नहीं कि तुमने 6 महीने में change कर लिया.
Correct.
Okay, 6 months, obviously, you will not be justified. Okay, in 6 months, you want to change your organization. Okay, and you need a hike on your salary. Okay, you work for a year or you work for 1.5 years. Okay, and when you are asking for a salary, okay, I understand you'll ask for a hike in your salary. So that's what I'm telling you. So before going for an interview, no. So whenever a person or recruiter calls you up, okay, so mention, this is your expectations, okay, and if you mention as per the company norms, okay, obviously company will give you a decent hike, okay, on the current salary. It's not that they're not going to give you a decent hike on the salary, okay, because salary is see, as I look after the compensation benchmarking in my organization, so I need to justify the salary with my other employees also. So if you are also the same qualification and if you have the same years of experience, even I have in my same in my organization with your same qualification and your same years of experience, okay, I will obviously justify saying giving the same salary.
Okay. So I can negotiate if I
Yes,
am like,
yes. Yes, you
okay.
can negotiate, but see to it that your numbers are justified.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Do not
Yes.
see basically market hike. I'll tell you 10, 20, 30. 30% max देते हैं.
30%. Yes.
30%
Yes.
is max. So right from 10, 20, 30. So these are the 3% of the hike that you get.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So see
Thank
to
you
it that
so
your
much.
numbers are justified. Okay.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Yes. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Aishani.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask what are the main aspects that an organization looks when like, they hire an HR?
Hire an HR.
Yeah.
Basically, obviously, your communication skills, your HR knowledge that you have. Okay, if you have worked before, okay, what are the job roles that you worked in? Okay, definitely they will ask you. Okay, the job roles that you worked before. So these are the aspects that basically they look for an HR, and obviously your
Okay.
confidence and your they give you situations in an
Yeah,
HR.
like communication skills, convincing power, and also,
Yes,
right?
because negotiation is a important part of an HR. I'll tell you, negotiation and grievance handling. You need to handle the employees. Okay, you need to handle the grievances. So how good at you? How you're good at handling all these things?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Ma'am, I have a question. So,
Yes.
if a fresher goes for an HR interview, so
Sorry,
what are
sorry.
they looking
Your voice is
for?
not
Because we had,
audible.
so, am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. If a fresher goes for an HR interview, what does
Mm-hmm.
the interviewer look for in him if he has no previous experience?
If you're a fresher and you're going for an interview for an HR, okay, that's your question, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if you're a fresher, as an HR, you will be judged on your communication skill, okay? And they might give you, any situation. How are you going to handle a certain situation, Krishna? So as I told earlier, also to be an HR, it's not rocket science, okay? But you need to have patience. You need to uh, you need to be good at negotiation skills. If you're good at it, definitely you can, and obviously most important part being an HR is handling the recruitment part, the talent acquisition part. So if you're good at handling, people, basically employees and their grievances and you know you're good at it, then definitely you can crack that interview, because here you will get behavioral and situational types of questions in HR. Because when I went for an HR interview, I had an aptitude test initially, and then I was giving situations, how I'm going to handle those situations. So these are basically in HR you get situational types of questions, and yes.
Thank you.
Any more questions? Yes.
Hello. Yeah, ma'am. I wanted to ask you that for the fresher candidates, like they usually been asked that what's your salary expectation, and we don't even know that how the salary would be for this
Hmm.
particular job profile. So how should we say the answer that whatever would be appropriate for your organization, that would be really convenient for me. So would you please give me some of the demo
Demo
answers?
answers would be as per the company norms, okay? And could you please let me know what is the fresher salary bracket in your organization? That would be good. If
Ma-
it's better that you ask the the person, the interviewee, that what are the salary bracket basically, because
okay,
they are
okay,
the
ma'am.
right
Thank you so much
person
for
to
your concern.
answer you.
Yes, yes, exactly. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Any
students.
more
So shall
questions?
we? Do y'all have any questions, or shall we end the session for the day? Y'all can always contact ma'am at her email ID, which has been provided in the WhatsApp group. So, Shikha, shall we wind up for the day?
Yes, 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 please.
Okay, so I would like to request my skill development committee member, Miss Monisha DeCosta, to propose her vote of thanks. Monisha, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, ma'am. We are sure, uh, we are sure that our students have thoroughly enjoyed this webinar and all that they have learned. And therefore, we're posting the feedback link in the chat box. In fact, we've already posted it. Kindly note your certificates will be issued only to those who fill the feedback form. So please, all those who have attended, make sure you are filling your feedback form. I would now like to propose the official vote of thanks. To begin with, I would like to heartily thank Ms. Shikha Kotian, our resource person. It was an absolute pleasure having you facilitate this webinar, and we bet our students have gained a lot of practical knowledge. I would also like to thank Mrs. Megha Nair, our skill development coordinator, as well as our entire skill development team. A big thank you to our IT team for their unflinching support. I would also like to thank all the colleges who have encouraged their students to attend this webinar. Helpful in prepping you for your path forward. Thank you once again, everyone.
Thank you, dear students. Thank you, Monisha, ma'am. Thank you, Shikha,
Mega,
ma'am.
thank you. Mega, thank you, everybody. I'm sorry if I have missed out certain points. You can, write it. You can mention anything in my email ID. I mean, if you have any queries, I'm sorry if I've gone very fast at this session, because I had my prior commitments. I'm really sorry if I could not take you through all the aspects. Okay. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.